Hello everyone and welcome to Nekoosa and week number 8 of this 2018 high school football season. It's homecoming and the Mauston Eagles are in town. They'll take on the Papermakers in a South Central Conference football showdown. My name is Tom Kirst. Joining me behind the camera tonight is Nita Kirst and Landon Wilhorn. We're certainly glad you could join us. As always, our thanks go out to Nekoosa High School and Wisconsin Rapids Community Media for helping us make telecasts of NHS sports possible. A very good Mauston team pays a visit to Nekoosa tonight. The Golden Eagles have only one loss through their first 7 contests. That loss coming at Lake Mills back in week 3 of this 2018 season. Mauston is 3-0 in South Central Conference play. They are in the driver's seat for a league title with only Nekoosa and Wisconsin Dells left on their schedule. Offensively, the Eagles are led by quarterback Cade Hall. He put together quite a year thus far, completing 59% of his 131 attempts for 1,097 yards and 14 touchdowns. Not to be outdone, running back Tyler Jarosik also packs the punch. He's run for 960 yards on the season while scoring 14 times. Nekoosa, well, they have one win through their first 7 games. That came here at home a few weeks ago against winless Westfield. The Papermakers were in real good position for a victory last week. They lost a 14-point lead to Wisconsin Dells as the Chiefs used a 20-point fourth quarter to come away with a 34-21 win. Football coming up here. It's homecoming from Nekoosa. It's Mauston and the Papermakers.
Good evening, football fans.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that their flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the brave.
We're about ready for football. Mauston has won the toss. They will receive, dressed in their white jerseys with blue pants. To the right of your television screen, Nekoosa, well, they'll be kicking the football off to the Golden Eagles to start this ball game. Now, Nekoosa, our sideline reporter noted that Dane Woods was not dressed for this ball game tonight, so we're going to see somebody other than Woods kick the football. It's going to be Dylan Bills. And I'm not sure if Bills will also attempt conversions and field goals in this ball game. But again, Dane Woods out tonight. Woods has played a little bit of running back this year, a little bit of quarterback, and he's been a real solid place kicker for Nekoosa. So Dills approaches the football. Good kick downfield, chased down by Tyler Jarosik. And Jarosik's got some room to the outside. Finally wrapped up by number 31 for the Papermakers.
Tyler Jarusik with the return. Cordero Izquierdo with the
And Cordero Izquierdo, number 31 for the Papermakers. He makes the stop. So good return, but pretty good coverage also by Nekoosa. As Mauston will start with it. Well, it would have been the 32, but there's a flag on the field. I'm sorry I missed that. A flag back at the 20. So that will march the Golden Eagles back to about the 10-yard line to begin this first drive of the night. Cade Hall is the quarterback, and he's a good one for Mauston. 6'3", 165-pound junior. From the shotgun on first down. They pitch it. Jurosik got outside again and picks up a nice gain across the 15 to about the 17-yard line. So 7 yards on first down for the Eagles. Mauston 3-0 in conference play, looking to win out. Win tonight against Nekoosa, another one next week against the Dells, and they will claim a conference championship. Watoma a game behind them in the standings, but those teams have already played, with Mauston coming out to be the winner. Good stop in the hole that time by the Papermakers. Trent Waltenberg on the stop. A short game for Jurosik. They're going to mark it at about the 19. Another yard needed for that first down. Nekoosa 1-2 in conference play. Of course, that win coming against Westfield. Was that 3 weeks ago now? Westfield's been getting thumped this year by everybody. Good throw on third down and a good catch. Kieran Fitzgerald takes it across the 30, out near the 35, and a new set of downs for the Golden Eagles.
First down for Mauston.
11 yards on the throw. Fitzgerald is the leading receiver for Mauston. 29 catches and 6 touchdowns coming into tonight's game. Hall hands it off this. So now Nekoosa with an early lead. It's up to the defense. Make another stop. They've stopped at Golden Eagles twice tonight. Line drive kick taken at about the 20. And a nice play by Havlovic. Clayton Havlovic did a great job of bringing down the ball carrier, which was Jack Lumen, I believe. Good sure tackle. So now down 6-0. Mauston with their third drive here in the first half. Or possession, I guess is a better way to say it. Again, 2 receivers right. They seem to like that. And now they realize they're short a player. Timeout on the field, 6-0, Nekoosa. We can do. Second and 10 from the 30.
Receiver incomplete, second down.
Cade Hall now 3 out of 6 throwing the football. They run it here. Jurosik got first down yardage across the 40 to about the 43. Boy, Jurosik gets a lot of carries now, doesn't he? According to their stats, 162 carries coming into tonight's games. That's about, well, it's probably about 23, 24 carries a game. They also throw the ball 20 times a game. Well, that play broke down. Nekoosa with good penetration. And Jurosik loses a couple. I don't know if that was Gustafson again for Nekoosa. You're not. But a good play. Good pressure. And a good tackle. Third down. We'll make that second down now in about 12. Hall going deep this time. Great effort by his receiver, Kieran Fitzgerald. He laid out for that football but couldn't pull it in.
Third and long.
And pretty good coverage by Nekoosa. I believe that was Jace Loebner running with Fitzgerald. Third down now and 12. Flag on the play. Fitzgerald's got that one. He's short of a first down, though.
There is a penalty on that play.
It's going to be a motion penalty or a procedure penalty on Mauston, I believe. Procedure penalty. So they picked up about 6 on the play. It would be fourth down on about 6. But it looks like Nekoosa is going to take the penalty and give them third down again. Probably the right decision, right? Because the ball is at about midfield, and I could see Mauston going for it 4th and 6. So instead, it's going to be third down now and about 18. Nekoosa crowd urging the defense on here. Hall. Down the middle. Fitzgerald's out there, and he's got it. Boy, a beautifully thrown football that time. And Fitzgerald really adjusted to that ball in air beautifully. Pulls it down for a big gain of about 32 yards. And with that play, well, there's 5 seconds to play yet. I believe they're going to start the clock here. They will. So the first quarter is history. So Nekoosa off to a good start tonight on homecoming. After 1, it's Nekoosa 6 and Mauston nothing. Second quarter underway. 1st and 10 from the 34. Jarusik, big hole left side, busts into the clear, breaks a tackle at the 10 and waltzes into the end zone. Touchdown. 34-yard run. And we're tied now at 6. Tyler Jarusik, 34 yards. Mauston will attempt to kick the point. Logan Oliver. And he gets that one through the upright. 11:52 to play in the half. It's now Nekoosa. I make that Mauston 7 and Nekoosa 6. Oliver kicks it deep. Riley Dye from the 8. Dye finds the hole. One man to beat, and that was the kicker, Oliver. And Oliver does his job, brings down Dye at the 30-yard line. So Nekoosa, excellent field position. Well, not excellent, pretty good field position.
50-50 ticket still left, right down in front.
As they start from their own 30-yard line. Well, that lead was short-lived, wasn't it? Gamble and Bills behind the quarterback. They hand it to the wingback instead. And that is number 34, Sawyer Niprath, flag on the play.
Tackle made by Matthew Tyler.
And it'll be on Nekoosa. I missed the call. Mauston's going to take it, though. Niprath picked up about 3 or 4. It's a motion penalty.
Legal motion against the paper maker that pushes it back.
So now Nekoosa 1st and 15 from the 26. Straight ahead, Dylan Bills across the 30, picks up about 5. Quick hitter that time for the Papermakers.
Try to bring down Bill.
Yeah, just looking at Mauston, looking at that front line defensively, they don't look that big. And Nekoosa is doing a pretty good job of moving the football on the ground. 2nd and 10. Colo still has it. And loses the football, but it bounces right to a teammate. Nekoosa catches a break there. Colo got hit, the ball popped in the air, and Dylan Bills is right there to pick it up and go. So I'm not sure if you consider that a fumble or if that's a completed pass.
It'll bring up 3rd down.
Either way, Nekoosa with a nice gain. 3rd down now. They need to get to the 42. 3rd down, the long 3. $10:25 to play here in the first half. They run it straight ahead, nothing this time for Sawyer Niprath.
Sterling Wilkie.
Maybe a half a yard, 4th down.
Niprath right at the line. It'll bring up 4th and short.
See if Nekoosa leaves the offense on the field. We've seen Coach Liebherr gamble in his own territory in other games this year, but now they're going to punt it this time. Or they line up in punt formation anyway, with Dylan Bills back. Mauston just now sends back someone to retrieve the kick. Bad snap, pretty good kick. Fitzgerald lets it hit, and Niprath will down it for Nekoosa at the 32-yard line. So after the big play for Mauston, their defense comes on and does their job. Now it's up to the Nekoosa defense. You don't want to give up another score here. Hey, let's get a turnover even, huh? Something to put the momentum back on the blue shirt side. Jerusik. Met by Niprath, but not until he picked up about 9. Well, he even has first down yardage, 10 yards on the carry, and a new set of downs. Boy, he had a big alley here if he would have cut back just a little bit more. There's a big gap to his right that time. From the 43-yard line, Hall in the shotgun. Little stop and go route. Got him. Great throw. And this is going to go for 6, but I tell you what. Fitzgerald with the touchdown catch, but there's a flag, and it's a procedure penalty on Mauston. So that great play is coming back.
And that penalty called against the Golden Eagles.
And Nekoosa catches a break. I was actually watching the receivers that time. Both of them ran a little stop route, little hook route, and then a go. So they went down about 10 yards, turned, looked at the quarterback, and then sprinted downfield. And again, a nice throw by Hall. Escuerdo checks in now for Nekoosa at the safety position. 1st and 15, ball at the 38. Jerusik across the 40 to about the 42-yard line. Waltenberg there.
Jerusik again with the carry, this time Carson Allison.
And Carson Allison also at the bottom of that pile. Second down and 11. The ball at the 42. Jerusik again. Takes it outside. And he's close to a first down. Depends on where they mark it. Right at the stick.
Jerusik pushed out of bounds this time by Cordero.
He was close to getting a lot more. He just ran out of field. It is a first down. So 11 yards on the carry. So again, Mauston showing a nice combination of passing game and running game. Jerusik again. Big hole. Look out. Jerusik, 47 yards and a touchdown. Tyler Jerusik with his second score on the night. And Mauston now up by 7. Both on runs by Jerusik. 34 and 47 yards. And he is definitely over 1,000 yards now on the season. Oliver on to attempt a point. And he missed that one wide right.
No good.
So Nekoosa catches a break. It's still a 7-point game. 8:08 to play in the half. 13-6. Mauston. Oliver has it teed up. Another booming kick. This one sails over the head of everybody and into the end zone. So Logan Oliver, a 6'1", 180-pound kicker / running back / linebacker, is quite an asset for this Mauston team. I think I had read that he was like 19 out of 21 converting on extra point attempts this year too. And that field goal attempt we saw tonight may have been his first attempt on the year. Of course, he missed that one to the right. 3 receivers left. Nekoosa runs that way with Gamble, and there's all kinds of white shirts waiting for him. They push Gamble out of bounds right about the line of scrimmage. Lubinin on the stop for Mauston. You know, this Mauston program's really turned around, excuse me, over the past, 6-7 years. They were at the bottom of the conference for quite a few years. And you could see that the number of kids they had out for the sport was really declining too. And they don't have that many kids across the way. I think I counted 33 on the roster, but they're all juniors and seniors. Little slant pattern there. Incomplete, as Doberreiner couldn't hang on to it. Tough catch to make. Would have been a short gain anyway. Colo did a nice job of getting the ball in there. But it's still third down for Nekoosa. Everybody tight this time. Colo trying to set up a screen, does to Gamble. And Gamble short of the first down. As he got about half of the needed yardage. Got out to the 25-yard line. Fourth down and about 5 now for Nekoosa. Bill's on again to punt. Good snap this time. Dillon takes his time and then hits a squibber. Fitzgerald Picks it up at the 48, and he's put down at the 50 by Austin Sutherland for Nekoosa.
Adrian Rodriguez brings down Kyron Fitzgerald.
But again, great field position for Mauston, as they're going to start from midfield. 7:14 yet to play here in the half. Mauston with 2 scores already here in the second quarter. Low snap. Jerusik has it though. And another good run. Boy, he finished that off nicely. Dragging a tackler inside the 45-yard line. That was Waltenberg.
Second down.
I'm a little bit surprised by Mauston's game plan. I expected to see a little more of an open game. But they, for the most part, have run the football most of the time. And they've done a nice job of mixing in a pass here and there as well. But Jerusik, certainly a workhorse. He has the football again. It gets outside again. Look out. Riley Dye has a shot at him and brings him down inside the 10-yard line. Nice job by Dye, cutting off the angle there in pursuit to bring down Jerusik, but not until he rips off another 35 yards and puts the Golden Eagles down inside the 10 again. From the 8, Jerusik inside the 5 to about the 3. Clock running, just under 6 minutes to play here in the half. Second down and goal, the ball at the 3-yard line. Hall in trouble, goes down. So Hall kept it that time. But Sawyer Niprath not faked out at all by that play. And he puts the quarterback down for a big loss all the way back to the 15-yard line. Boy, you think, just run Jerusik a couple more times. You've got another touchdown, but Mauston got a little fancy that time. They paid for it. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 14. Back to the air. Had a man, left the ball short though. That one's on the quarterback. Jack Lumen did a little down and out that time, and he was wide open, but the quarterback, Hall, just didn't get the ball there. 4th down. Mauston will go. 4th and goal from the 14. To the corner. And I don't think the receiver saw the football that time. That was Fitzgerald out there, running a little fade route on the left side. And he was covered well. And again, just did not see the football. So Nekoosa holds. Big defensive stance here for Nekoosa. Of course, the Niprath sack, huge in the last 2 minutes. Now Nekoosa with a long field. But they do have 4:52 to play yet here in the half. Be nice to at least pick up a few first downs, eat some clock. Who knows? Maybe get in the end zone. Colo over center. They run Gamble. Gamble finds a little hole, turns it up, and knocked out of bounds. Across the 20, I believe.
Paper maker.
Across the 25. So 11 yards and a first down for Gamble. Run it again. Quick hitter on the right side. I believe that was Bills, but I'm not sure. No, it wasn't Bills. It was Jace Lobner.
Dominic Merritt brings down James Lobner.
So Jace picks up about 4. Clock running, 4:25 to play in the half. Nekoosa quickly out of the huddle. Little crossbuck. Bills. Nothing there. Nice job by the Mauston defense. Number 60, Dakota Barracks, in on the stop. And quickly, Nekoosa third down. Third and long, 3rd and 8, the ball at the 27. Somebody jumps. It might be Mauston. It is. Right over the center was number 73.
Encroachment against Mauston.
Dominic Merritt. So that gives Nekoosa another 5 yards and makes that third down a little easier. Third down now in about 2. Clock running, though, 3:35 to play in the half. Everybody tight on third down. Bills can't get back to the line of scrimmage. Tried to go off right tackle, but just too many white shirts out there. Owen Kattenbreaker was in on that play for Mauston. And now Nekoosa faces a 4th down situation. And they're going to bring on the punt team again from their own 33. And now we're going to get a timeout. Nekoosa takes a timeout. 2:41 to play in the half, 13-6, Mauston. So Nekoosa's changed their mind here on 4th down. They're going to go for it. They run the football and they get stuffed. I don't know about that decision. Boy, you're in the ball game, down by a single score, late in the first half, and now you gave the opposition the ball on your 33-yard line. So Nekoosa took a big chance there, and they lost. 2:35 to play in the half. Mauston now 1st and 10. Hall hands it off on 1st down. Jerusik. Little spin move, but he's brought down by Waltenberg.
Waltenberg brings down Jerusik.
And another masked man. Who was that? Adrian Rodriguez, I believe. 2nd and 8, clock running, 2:10 to play. First half. They run it again. Jerusik. Another short gain. He got inside the 30, but brought down about the 29. 3 yards on the carry, 3rd down.
Jerusik the carrier. Get up to 50-50 tickets, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get that out of the way early tonight. $130 for the winner, 130.
Minute 30 to play. 3rd and 3. Jerusik. He's got the first down. but barely.
50-50 tickets.
Right down at the 25.
30 bucks.
Clock stops with a minute 19 to play in the half.
Right after this next play, I'm going to call that number.
Hall pitches. Jarusik. Again, that Nekoosa defense really playing tough here in the first half.
All right, 50-50 ticket number 541.
Dylan Bills on a stop that time, but a good job
541.
by that entire unit.
913. That's your number. Congratulations. Meet our juniors down behind the front spot.
Niprath did a nice job of turning that play in so Bills could make that tackle. 2nd and 10, 40 seconds to play. Look for Mauston to throw it soon. Like now. Got a man. That's short of the first down. And right away, Mauston takes a timeout.
Timeout, Mauston.
29 seconds to play in the half. 13-6. Third down and 2 now. Hall pitches this to Jarusik, and he slips and goes down as Trent Waltenberg right on him. A good play by Trent.
Finish the half.
Now we're ready, I think. 4th down and 6. Hall will throw it here. Throws it short and leads his receiver a little bit too far, and Nekoosa's going to take over. So that defense has held several times tonight, and that's what has kept Nekoosa in the game. As a matter of fact, their touchdown also was scored by the defense. And now the Papermakers with the football, only 20 seconds to play in the half. I would expect Nekoosa to run it out here. Second half, Nekoosa, to really compete in this game, they got to get that offense going. They got to sustain some drives, maybe get a few throws in there. But they've been very inconsistent. They move the ball a little bit. And then sort of shoot themselves in the foot. Gamble right side. Very little here. And that's going to be it for the half. Clock running down. 5 seconds to play in the half. And both teams heading off for a little halftime chat. Halftime here in Nekoosa on homecoming. Our score, Mauston 13 and Nekoosa 6.
We take you to the Wild Wild West with music from the classic and critically acclaimed Western film, Magnificent Seven. Hold on to your horses. selection, we take to the action-packed world of international espionage with music from the movie series Mission Impossible. Warning, this band will self-destruct in 3 minutes. The Nekoosa High School Marching Band.
We are close to the beginning of second half of this homecoming ball game in Nekoosa. Mauston on top, 13-6 at the break. Nekoosa actually started the scoring this ball game. Riley Dye picked off a pass, returned it 65 yards for a touchdown. Nekoosa led 6-0 after one period. The Dells put up a couple of scores in the second quarter, though. Tyler Jerusik runs of 34 and 47 yards have given the Dells this 13-6 advantage. Ball is in the air, another booming kick. Taken at about the 5-yard line. And a very short return. As Wisconsin Dells with excellent coverage. Riley Dye, the return man for the Paper Makers. So let's see if Nekoosa can get some offense going. Been sort of hard going for the Papers here in the first half. I got to believe the total yards for this offense thus far for Nekoosa is probably under 50. So again, a lot to get done here in the second half. Colo, little counter play on first down. And Chase Loebner with a nice gain. Denton on the stop, but not until Loebner picks up a first down at about 13 yards. Now we're talking a little bit of offense. So a nice start for Nekoosa. Now we got to get some consistency going. Keep that drive going. Rodriguez over the football. Colo over center. Straight ahead with a carry. I believe that's Dylan Bills. Bills picks up about 4. Took the ball up to about the 38-yard line. Second down at about 6. Colo again hands it off. Out to about the 40-yard line is the ball carrier, who is Dylan Bills. So a couple of Bills carries, takes the ball to the 40. Third down now, about 3 yards yet for a first down. Defensively, Nekoosa's played pretty well in this ball game. It's been one of those situations where they bend, but they don't break for the most part. A couple of big runs by Jerusik. Pitch on third down, not a good one. And that's going to cost Nekoosa a yard. Loebner was the ball carrier, but he had to stop and wait for that pitch from Colo. And by the time he got his direction headed in the right way again, he was swarmed. Bills back to punt on fourth down, 4th and about 2. Fitzgerald back deep. Low line drive kick. Fitzgerald picks it up at about the 25. Niprath with the miss. Fitzgerald changes direction. Gets a good block, which is not a good block. All kinds of flags out. And I'm not sure what's going on now as Fitzgerald scores. Referee took a tumble across the way. It was an action-packed play, but it's coming back. That great block around the 40-yard line was obviously a block in the back. As I see, 4 flags down on the field. And everybody marching back into Wisconsin Dells territory. I believe they're going to mark the ball at about the 30. Here's the call. Block in the back.
Mauston.
So first and down for the Mauston now from the 30. Cade Hall still the quarterback, and Golden Eagles quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Waiting on the officials right now. Two receivers split left, one right on first down. Hall's going to throw and overshoots his receiver. That was Ty Denton. Second down. Hall has thrown some nice balls tonight. A couple of nice long balls he's thrown. Well, not really close there on that first down throw. Second down now. And 10 from the 30. Hands it off this time. Jerusik picks his way through the middle. He's got a first down out to the 30. Riley Dye on the stop for Nekoosa. And I thought we had a papermaker down on the field, but no, he pops right back up.
First down, Mauston.
So again, Jerusik continues his big night. First and 10, the ball's at the 41-yard line. Jerusik again. Boy, he does a nice job of picking his way through that pile. Those feet are moving quickly. Sidestepped his way for about 6 yards. Rodriguez in on the stop for Nekoosa. Second down now at about 5. Ball position at 46-yard line. Hall. Across the middle, picked off? No. Right through the hands of Havlovic. Clayton Havlovic, great position. And the ball was pretty much thrown right to him. But he couldn't pull it in. Third down. Again, Nekoosa already has one pick for a touchdown in this ball game. That by Riley Dye in the first quarter. Third down and about 5. Going to throw. Connection is made right at the marker. That it's Fitzgerald with the catch. See where they mark it.
Drew Delmarino tackle. First down, Mauston.
It is a first down. So Fitzgerald knew exactly how much yardage he needed that time. Got to the spot, made a good catch. And the Golden Eagles moved the chains. Ball at the Nekoosa 48-yard line. First down. Jerusik finds an opening. Nice play from the secondary, though, by Izquierdo. Cordero Izquierdo came up from that safety position and made a stop on a play that looked like it was going to go for some yards. Nice play by Izquierdo. So that great-looking play ends up only earning 2 yards. 2nd and 8 now for the Eagles. Hall. Just going to throw that one away. Good pressure by Nekoosa as they force the Mauston quarterback out of the pocket. And a good decision by Hall to throw the ball away. Third down. You know, Nekoosa needs a win tonight if they have any hopes at all of playing tournament or playoff football this year. They need to win out. This week against Mauston, next week against Adams Friendship. Third down, they run Jerusik, and he is met by number 31, Cordero Izquierdo. Boy, Izquierdo making himself known on this drive, huh? Couple of big hits. 4th down. Let's see what Mauston's going to do here. They are in Nekoosa territory at the 42. I'd be sort of surprised if they punted the football, but excuse me, that was. No, they just got a sort of a strange formation here. It's a punt formation. And now they're going to run it. And they're not going to get there. Well, that was just strange looking. Mauston was sort of wandering around on offense, and all of a sudden they set up in punt formation. And number 2, Ty Denton, took the snap and really didn't come close to the first down. So a good alert defense there by Nekoosa. And the Papermakers with the ball back in good field position now, too, at their own 46. From the shotgun this time is the quarterback, Colo. Going to throw. Threw short, almost picked off. Niprath was the intended receiver, and Jack Lumen almost picked that off for 6. 2nd down. Still a cold, damp night, but I don't really see any moisture coming down from the sky anymore. It was a little drizzle when we started the game. 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. Straight ahead. Short gain for Dylan Bills. Picks up about 2 on the play. And quickly it's 3rd down for the Papermakers. Mauston, with their 3 wins thus far in the conference, are guaranteed a spot in the playoffs, which will begin, by the way, in 2 weeks. Again, Nekoosa needs to win out. Third down and about 8. Colo. That one behind the receiver, who was Austin Sutherland. So 4th down. So Nekoosa now near midfield. I would expect them to go for it here. Though Mauston is sending back Fitzgerald to return a punt, and Dylan Bills is in the game. So Nekoosa will punt the football. Maybe. Good snap. Bills, it's a good one this time. Taken by Fitzgerald. Finds a little room on that sideline and takes it up near the 30-yard line. Good return. 5:07 to play now here in the 3rd quarter. We haven't had any scoring yet in the period. Still a 7-point Mauston lead. Single back behind the quarterback is Jerusik, and he gets the football. Turns it up inside and runs right into Dylan Bills. The flag comes in. And we'll have to check that out. It's going to be a hold on Mauston. And let's see if Nekoosa takes the penalty. Jerusik picked up about 2 yards on the carry. Not a whole lot, but Nekoosa will take the 10-yard penalty. So they mark it back to the 23-yard line. And it's going to be 1st down now and 20 for the guys in the white shirts. From the shotgun, Hall's going to throw. He's going to throw long down the sideline. He's got his man. He dropped the football. Denton was the intended receiver. I tell you what, Hall laid it out there beautifully, but Denton just couldn't bring it in. Second down. See if the Golden Eagles go back to the ground here. They do. Jerusik. Big hole. He's got a first down and more. Still on his feet. Still on his feet. A very determined young run by Tyler Jerusik. But he has looked impressive tonight. 5'11", 190-pound senior. And he just took that one for 32 yards. Make that 42. First and 10 now for Mauston from the Nekoosa 35. No rest for Jerusik as they give him the ball again. Thought maybe they'd find another back. Jerusik's been the only ball carrier tonight for Mauston. Hall doesn't even have any rushing yards. Four minutes to play now in the third quarter. Second down at about 6. Jerusik sidesteps the first tackler, takes it inside the 25, and another first down for Mauston. Gain of about 7 on the carry. So Nekoosa's held Mauston in check for most of the night, but the Golden Eagles taking it to Nekoosa right now. First and 10. Jerusik again. Down to about the 25. Another good game. .312 to play now here in the third quarter. Second down at about 5. Hall to Jerusik. Met near the line of scrimmage, short gain.
Rodriguez again brings down Jerusik.
Adrian Rodriguez with the stop. Gain of about 1 on the play. Ball resting at the 18-yard line. Third down and about 3 now for Mauston. Jerusik near a first down. I believe he's got it. Looks like he's inside the 15. Going to mark him right at the 15. And I'm not sure if they're going to measure this or if it's going to be fourth down. It's going to be fourth down. So fourth down, about a foot now for the Golden Eagles. From the shotgun on a 4th and a foot. Now under center. And Nekoosa jumped offside. So Mauston set up the papermakers that time. The quick shift with Hall going from the shotgun position to under center. And then probably a little different count that time. Got the middle of the Nekoosa line jumping offside. First down now at the 10-yard line. First and goal now for Mauston from the 10. Minute 32 to play here in the third. Jerusik cuts it back inside. Makes a good move. He's down near the goal line. And just short, evidently.
Logan Cleary at the tackle brings down Jerusik.
Logan Cleary with a stop. But not until Jerusik took it down to the 1. Second and goal from the 1. 1 minute to play now here in the third quarter. And we're going to get a timeout. Nope. Little equipment problem out there, I guess. Second and goal now from the 1. I'm guessing Jerusik. How about you? Jerusik left. Touchdown, Mauston. So Tyler Jerusik with his third touchdown on the night. Comes at the 42nd mark of this third quarter. Oliver on to attempt the point. And that one is blocked. So, Nekoosa defense still fighting out there. 40 seconds to play in the third quarter. It's now Mauston 19 and Nekoosa 6. Logan Oliver, who's got a big leg, no doubt about that. Let's see if he booms another one here. Oh, a little shorter this time, a little higher. Still all the way down to the 10-yard line. Riley Dye out near the 30. Good return for Riley. Merritt on the stop. So Nekoosa offense back on the field with 33 seconds to play here in the third. Little counter play this time, and Niprath breaks into the secondary. A flag comes in, and this play's coming back. Also have a Mauston player down. That is number 21, Isaac Saylor. He's up again. Heading to the sideline. Yeah, the holding call against Nekoosa is going to negate that 5-yard run by Niprath and put the ball back probably around the 16-yard line. Some of the medical personnel from the Nekoosa sideline heading over to the Mauston side. Probably to take a look at Saylor. Second down, make that first down now in a bunch. First and 22 from the 16-yard line. And we get a little movement up front. And I'm not sure who that's going to go against. Mauston's going to go against. So the longest part of this third quarter is the last 40 seconds. As had a few penalties, an injury. Now we're ready to go. First down and long. Colo. Tried to hit Sutherland that time, went right through Austin's hands. And just like that, it's third down. So Nekoosa got the football with, 40 seconds to play yet. And the quarter, we still have 6.6 seconds to play. So Nekoosa has run on 34 seconds in a play clock here over the first 2 downs. They run it here with Bills, short gain. It's going to be, excuse me, it's 3rd down. I'm down ahead.
And that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter.
But the 3rd quarter does come to an end with that play. We played 3. Our score, Nekoosa trailing Mauston 19-6. 4th quarter's here. Nekoosa 2nd and 15 from the 23-yard line. Colo sets up another screen. This one to Bills, and this one with a short gain. And now Dylan Bills leaving the game. Looks like he just pulled a leg muscle. You can see he hobbles off the field. Or he's got a cramp. That could be too. Let's hope it's just the cramp, right? 4th down now. With Bills out of the game, Trent Waltenberg on to punt. Of course, Waltenberg was the punter, wasn't he? Bills was the kicker. Procedure penalty on Nekoosa will march it back another 5. So Nekoosa's chance at a playoff spot slipping away here in this 4th quarter. They need to rally. Waltenberg has that snap go over his head. He covers it up. And unfortunately, I think he's out of the end zone. I think he's got the 1-yard line. It is. Wow. If Trent could have covered that ball up in the end zone, he would have given up 2 points. But he covered it up at the 1, and now Mauston with the football at the 1. And odds are they're going to put 6 on the board here in a hurry. Jarusik in the backfield with Hall. Jarusik met in the backfield by Izquierdo. Boy, I tell you, Cordero Izquierdo has had a heck of a second half playing defense. That's about the 3rd big play he's made from the secondary in the backfield. Lost 4 on the play, 2nd and goal from the 5. Jarusik gets outside this time, and he's in the end zone.
Touchdown, Mauston.
Tyler Jarusik, touchdown number 4 for him tonight. And I think he's got an all-conference vote for me. Had a heck of a night. Score comes at the 10:34 mark of this 4th quarter. Oliver on to add the point. And it is good. 10:34 to play, 26-6, Mauston on top. Oliver. I think he's getting tired. That's only down to about the 5. Loebner. Got outside, banged out of bounds into the Nekoosa bench, but a good return by Jace. Out to about the 32 or 33-yard line.
Logan Oliver pushes Chase Loebner out of bounds.
And again, that's Oliver on the tackle. That's twice tonight he's made saving tackles.
Hey, Steve, can you say he got hit way out of bounds?
So Nekoosa again. 1st and 10. Let's see if they can move the football this time. Caldo. Had a receiver in the area. Is that Doberreiter? Or is that Loebner? I think it's Loebner. Pass lands incomplete, second down. Two receivers left, two right. Gamble the back behind the quarterback, and he gets the football. Nope, now he does. And Gamble loses a yard. I believe that was supposed to be a direct handoff from the quarterback to Gamble. But Colo missed him. And ended up just sort of tossing the ball, throwing the ball to him. A little 1 yard pass. Loss of 1, third down and 11. One more ball game next week down at Adams Friendship. We should have that on for you. Next weekend. Gamble. Hit hard. Sterling Wilkie with a big play that time as he put down Gamble in the backfield for another loss. Dylan Bill's back in the ballgame. He is the punter tonight. Of course, Waltenberg did the honors last time. Little end over end kick that's going to dribble itself down to the 40, picked up by Fitzgerald. Flag on the play. And Fitzgerald put down nicely at the 45. Check out the flag. It's probably going to be a block in the back. Of course, it's Pumpkin Fest in Nekoosa this weekend. One of our favorite weekends of the year. So come on down to Nekoosa Saturday or Sunday. And check out the giant pumpkins, all the great food, the carnival, the flea market, the mud. Well, it's not really a flea market, but it's crafts, yeah. Jerusik working hard to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think he's just a little bit short of it. Nice job defensively by the Papermakers. Bill's over there to make the stop. Dye also went on the stop. Loss of about 1. Good news about the weekend, though the weather's not going to be fantastic, it's going to be bearable. It's supposed to be dry for the most part. Maybe a little bit of sunshine tomorrow even. Jerusik picks his way through the middle up to about the 43.
Waltenberg has Jerusik this time.
Third down now, about 7. The ball at the 38-yard line. 7:35 to play in the game. Jerusik, first down yardage into Nekoosa territory to about the 47. 15 yards for Jerusik. Boy, you notice the disparity between Jerusik's uniform or jersey and the quarterback Hall's. Hall's jersey is as white as it was 2 hours ago. It's obvious that Jerusik's been playing a football game if you look at his jersey. I don't think Hall's seen the ground tonight. First and 10. Who else Tyler Jarusik inside the 45. You know, we estimated he was averaging about 23 carries a game this season. And though I don't track him, I got to believe he's got at least 30 tonight. And a bunch of yards. Well over 150 yards. 2nd and 7 from the 44. Jarusik. Tyler Jarusik down near the 20-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 25, another 19-yard gain for the Mauston senior. And with that run, the crowd's starting to thin out a little bit here in Nekoosa. Not on the Mauston side, though, and they do have a nice crowd across the way. Jarusik, he looked tired on that play, didn't he? Wrapped up at the 30. Dills, I'll make that Bills. Austin Sutherland and number 71, Colin Gustafson, all in on the stop. Clock running, 5:50 to play. 26-6 our score. Big sports weekend, of course, in Wisconsin. Badgers play tomorrow night, I believe, against Nebraska. Packers Sunday night against the Lions. Jarusik picks his way near the 20. And, of course, the Brewers are the big story right now. In case you haven't heard, they had a pretty good week.
Don't jinx him.
2-0 series lead now, 2 on Colorado, so they're guaranteed at least one more home game, regardless of what happens out in Denver. And I assume they probably play Sunday again.
Yeah.
3rd and 7, ball at the 21. Tyler Jarusik. Good play by Sawyer Niprath.
This time, Jarusik brought down by Logan Cleary.
4th down rolls around for Mauston. Might be an opportunity here for Oliver, their kicker. You always want to work on that part of your game, right? Especially with the playoffs coming up soon. But no, I don't see him on the field. And Mauston will go for it here on 4th and 8 from the Nekoosa 22. And now we get whistles and a timeout called by Mauston. 4:09 to play in the game. 26-6, Mauston. So Mauston, after talking over, still going to go for it here on 4th down and 8. But now we get another timeout called by Nekoosa. They just want to switch some players. It's sort of odd they didn't switch them in the last minute, right? So a lot of confusion out there. And Nekoosa has a bunch of players on the field. There's no guarantee they have 11. And now we are ready to go. 4th and 8. Jarusik. He's going to get it. And he's going to get a bunch more. Tyler Jarusik, the ultimate 4th down back, takes it 22 yards. His 5th touchdown on the evening. (32-6) our score. Oliver to add the point. And he nails that one. 4 minutes to play. It's now Mauston 33, Nekoosa 6. Kick is away. Lobner. Got a hole over here. Got to get by Oliver, and Oliver does it again. Third tackle the kicker's made tonight. Of course, he's had a lot of chances, hasn't he? That was the 6th kickoff, if I'm thinking about this correctly, for Mauston. And again, Oliver with 3 tackles on those 6 kickoffs. So Nekoosa has it, 3:53 to play yet in the game. Mauston, a bunch of new faces out there now. Let's see if Nekoosa can move the football. Those clean jerseys really give you away this time of the game. Colo. That ball slipped out of his hand, and it's intercepted. Big wobbly pass just hung out there forever. And number 28, Dylan Heinz, picks it off for Mauston. Well, he's going to remember that one, isn't he? Yeah, I was in the game for 1 play, interception. And the Golden Eagles with it on offense now from their own 46-yard line. 3:45 yet to play. I would suspect that we're going to see some new faces on offense too now for the Golden Eagles. And confusion causes another timeout to be called. 3:45 to play. Hall still in at quarterback for Mauston, but a new running back now. Well, he's got a lot to live up to, doesn't he? And this mystery number gets the ball on first down. Let's see if we can pick up his number as he gets up here. It's number 7. Who is Matthew Tyler. Tyler, a junior, 5'6". No gain on the play, 2nd down. Clock running, 3:10 to play. Hall taking as much time off the clock as he can. Hands it off to Tyler again. This time Tyler finds an opening and gets across midfield. Good run by Tyler.
The ball carrier was Matthew Tyler. Dylan Bills in on the tackle again.
Third down now, about 7. Ball at midfield. And again, Hall counting or waiting for that play clock to go down. And Tyler with a very short gain there. It's going to be 4th down. Punt team comes on from Mauston. Carson Allison in on that last stop for Nekoosa. Good punt. Waltenberg, I believe. Put down as soon as he catches the football. No, that's Dylan Bills, and he's got another cramp. They do hurt. I do feel for the young man. He's writhing in pain on the sideline. It's not a hot night by any means, but I'm sure you still need to be hydrated and play a full game of football. Dylan Downs on the field now for Nekoosa. Looks like he went in as a running back, replacing Bills. Colo hands it off on first down. And a nice little gain up the middle for Dylan Downs. So Downs picks up about 3 or 4. And he comes right back to the sideline now. Gamble back in for him. Minute 10 to play in the game. 33-6 our score. Nekoosa's been shut out offensively tonight. Their only touchdown coming on an interception return by Riley Dye, which I don't think we've got on our recording tonight. Trust me, it was a thing of beauty. Technical difficulties. They happen to everybody, right? Third down and 8, 30 seconds to play in the game. Colo went back to throw it. Didn't really have a chance to do that, did he? As he's put down in a hurry. Last home game now for Nekoosa this year. They had, 5 home games this year, I believe. They won one of them, but they'll lose this one tonight. Our final score is in from Nekoosa. Our final, Mauston 33, Nekoosa 6. With the win, Mauston now 7-1 on the year and 4-0 in the South Central Conference. Nekoosa, with the loss, they are now 1-7. And they are 1-3 in conference play. Nekoosa started quickly tonight. Riley Dye, a 65-yard interception return in the first quarter. Nekoosa led 6-0. But after that, it was all Tyler Jarosik and the Mauston Golden Eagles. Jarosik scored twice in the second quarter, runs a 34 and 47 yards. Once in the third quarter on a 1-yard run, and twice in the fourth quarter on a 5-yard run and a 22-yard run. Jarosik with a big night tonight, totaling over 200 yards rushing on a whole bunch of carries, and he carries his team to victory. But there's one more game out there. Nekoosa down at Adams Friendship next weekend. We hope to be down there to bring you about that ball game on public access. Remember, Nekoosa football on Saturday afternoons and Monday evenings during the football season. I want to thank Nita Kirst and Landon Wilhorn for doing a great job on the camera tonight. My name is Tom Kirst. Thank you so much for joining us, and see you next time for Nekoosa Sports.